Hey, this video is on coaching, which is about supporting others to succeed.
Oftentimes, coaching is less about giving the right answers, but more about asking the right questions.
And this can be done in 10 minutes or less during a one-on-one meeting, after an event, or when giving feedback on a document.
And now we're going to show you an example of a coaching session.
Your goal as a coach is to help others excel. Support, push, listen. Think of the combination between a sports coach and a counselor. Combine proactive planning and active listening to help them work through their own challenges. Stay curious a little longer. Wait to give advice as long as possible. Ask the person to set clear action items before the end of coaching sessions and follow up next time. 3 things you can offer your coachee: your own experiences, observations on words and actions, and resources to support them. Observe and provide feedback on your coachee's actions or written efforts. You need to see how people do in practice to give effective support and feedback.
Hey, Kirsten, thanks so much for having this meeting with me.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to talk, Jasmine.
How have you been doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, how's the organizing going?
Most things are pretty good, but I will say I've been having some trouble with my general meetings.
Really? Like what?
Attendance mostly.
Okay.
I've been doing them for 6 months, and at first I had like 10 to 12 people showing up to every meeting. It was great, but recently it's been like 1 or 2.
Oh, wow, that is different. What do you think you could do differently?
I mean, that's the thing, because like I've kind of been doing the same thing every single month for these past 6 months. I reach out to the same people. I send them a text, I send them an email, I put them in the calendar invite, and it was working at first, but it's just not really working now.
Okay, so what do you think now you could do?
Well, I guess if this group of people just aren't interested in turning out to the meetings, I probably need to reach out to more people.
Where do you think you'll find those people?
Well, we have been having some other Network Delaware meetings in the same area, and those people haven't come to the general meetings yet, but I know that they're interested in Network. Actually, I also work with a couple partner organizations who have had meetings in the area too, and I know those folks have common interests with our general meeting, but they haven't come either, so I probably should invite them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Do you think you want to reach out to them?
I should reach out, yeah.
So how would you go about reaching out to them?
So I would need to pull the lists from those meetings so I know who to reach out to, and probably compile them all into a big list on a spreadsheet, and that way I can just go down the list and invite all those folks to the general meeting.
Okay, so what do you use as your metric for success?
That's a good question. I would say, I know not everyone's going to be able to make it, so I would say maybe like 10% of the people total that I reach out to, if they show up, that'd be really successful.
Yeah. It sounds like it's a great idea and one that you could always try. When do you feel like you would have it in your ability to start reaching out to those new people?
This week's pretty busy, but I think next week I could put maybe an hour and a half in my calendar, just compile all the RSVP lists from those meetings, and yeah, get my outreach done.
Okay, so your action item would be set for next week. Do you want to go ahead and put that in your calendar now so you can make sure you
Yes.
put it in?
So I don't forget.
Yeah.
Let me do it now.
Cool. This is a really common issue that a lot of people have, just trying to have retention or get new people to come.
Yes.
And it's something that
It's
I know
really hard.
Another organizer, Brandon, he was having a similar issue, and maybe connecting you two and you guys could talk about what it is that you're doing and what you might be doing differently and get some insight on that.
I love that. Always looking for tips.
Yeah, that would be great. So I'll send you his information, okay?
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jasmine. This is really helpful.
You're welcome.